What is up?
Bro, my shit
Bro, as soon as it
oh
started,
god, this shit falls, dog.
can't have shit around here.
That shit be my fucking
We are definitely going through it today.
no, for real.
Hey, yo, cover that, JP. That is definitely done today. That is not important. But how are y'all doing today? Wow, that's so interesting. Who would have thought this would be a situation we'd be in real quick?
Hey, it happened too fast.
It started with
I'm telling you, we are trying to catch up on stuff. Whose stuff is that? Gosh dang. Who's that? That's you?
That's not me.
Damn.
it's on the TV.
Oh, I got it. Don't worry about that. Oh, well, we can't really hear that. But let's get right into it. What's up, everybody? Give me a second real quick, actually. You know, that's crazy. Yo, you know what, Perry? I mean, keep him, you know what, Bob, keep Bob catching. You know what I'm saying?
Want you to be like Carly with a K.
To have my baby.
Man, what's up, family? What's
Want
up,
you to
family?
be my lady. I'm sorry. If you know, you know.
They know.
Okay. A lot's going on.
It's alright though. We here. We're here.
We're trying to be real productive. Oh,
As
my
y'all can
gosh.
see, you know, we trying to do a lot of things for y'all, man. Do a lot.
We legit had a 30-minute break. We had to do a recording podcast for y'all next week.
Yeah,
But,
it's back to back.
But we here for y'all. We appreciate everybody that's out. You already know we got some great topics for y'all today.
Factual.
Man.
Let me just start by saying how y'all day been. You know, I know
Boy,
we a
it's been
little
a
rocky,
long day
Don't
right
ask,
now.
bro.
I'm trying to keep up with everything.
I'm sitting over here fighting my sleep. Like, that. The couch is so fucking comfortable, nigga. I'm tired.
Oh nah, bro. This
ready to
is
crash.
different, bro. But guess what? We still here. We still staying strong for you guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so let's get into some topics real quick. You know, let's talk about Chivalry. My boy JP, go ahead and head us off with my stuff, man.
So the question on at hand right now is Chivalry dead, bro?
Yes.
Why do you say yes?
I feel like for the most part, like for a majority, yes, for the simple fact that nowadays women won't allow a man to, you know,
To be traditional type
to
shit?
be traditional, you know, show chivalry, you know, help out. They want to be independent nowadays. Which,
Right.
you know, it's cool. You want to be independent, but when a man comes into your life, you feel me? You been independent all your life, cool. Now you got you a man's husband material. You feel me? Y'all dating to marry. You gotta allow that man to come and show chivalry and be there and help you and all that. You gotta allow that to happen. Nowadays, they don't. A lot of women do not allow it. I actually me and my girlfriend went back and forth with this. Why you don't open the door for me? When there was times she used to do this, she do this shit a lot. Where I would go to open the door for her, but she would rush and beat me to it. Like, you don't allow me. You don't let me do that.
Damn.
So if I'm not gonna keep trying to do something that you don't let me do.
Right. I mean that's facts because of the fact that we were raised
Right, and that's what I want to do. I'm not doing it just because you want me to do it. I'm doing it because I want to do it. And when you come and be like, you want to race me, you want to have this little fun, it's like it just throws it all off. So now when we're being serious and all of that, I'm not going to do that. Because at those times you wasn't allowing me to do that. To be in that position.
You know, I got a few of my people on today. Definitely a lot of my female friends and aspects out here, and they're definitely gonna be sharing their opinion today.
Yeah, I want to hear that side.
Do know, call in if you're having an issue. The number's right there.
The number's right there.
So if you don't know what the number is 210-816-1621. That is our phone number to call us in. Call us in. We want to show your opinion, but we're all gonna go through ours. If you're gonna call in, we'll definitely let you right into it. So definitely, let's get into this. So, what you think about it, JP?
I agree with Chef Bob over here. You know what I'm saying? Because Chivalry, I wouldn't say Chivalry's dead as a
Because
most of the time Chivalry is subjective.
It is.
It's more so if you want it or if you don't want it. Because guys, as a man, we're
natural.
It basically comes natural because we're a provider. We do the stuff that we're supposed to do. Take care of our women. They take care of us. It's a 2-way street. It's not like it's just one person does all the work and the other person just lives lavish, right? Mm-hmm. That's just not how it works. Unless you have it like that, you have it like that. But the normal person goes, bro, I'm going to do all the stuff that I want to do for you, and you're going to help me. So as traditional, man takes care of the finances. Man takes care of putting the roof over your head, putting food on the table. The woman takes care of handling that food, handling the finances, as far as like the household, taking care of the household, making sure the food, the kids get make sure kids' clothes are ironed in the morning. Yeah. Make sure their food is good. Yeah. Make sure the husband has lunch, dinner, breakfast, all that shit. Make sure that clothes are washed, all that stuff. Make sure the bills are paid. The man is what is supposed to be making sure that everything's happening, but she's supposed to make some shit. She's supposed to do the last part of it. Mm-hmm. And that's what I would say.
And I respect that too. I like that. I like that because I feel like, dog, nowadays, bro, they got a whole bunch of women that's out here talking about how they want a man to like show chivalry and be all of that, but they don't allow niggas to do that. And it's natural for us men. I know it makes us feel good when we we treating our ladies. I'm opening her door. I'm doing this for. I'm doing that for. This is they allowing us. Sometimes they allow us to be a man. Sometimes they allow that. Most of the times they don't. You feel me? Oh, I had something I was gonna say and I forgot it. Fuck, I forgot it.
You good, bro? I mean, that's honestly what I'm saying too, because it's like, bro, like, really, everybody wants to be independent. All the women want to be independent, and it's just like, what's the point about being independent? Yeah. And I'm like, what? The independence, cool. Independence is cool, but at the end of the day, you need a man as much as a man needs you.
Facts.
You can't make a baby without a man.
Facts.
Even if you're a surrogate, even if you decide to get
it requires
pregnant,
both parties.
Yeah, it requires the sperm and the egg. Yeah. You don't have the sperm without the man. The man, you can't. I'm not saying you can't do it, because everybody does it. A lot of people do it, but you can't. Your kids aren't gonna get a full understanding of what it is to be a man or a woman without both parties.
Facts, because I feel like as men, we allow women to play their role and be women. We let them go ahead and do it. We don't. We might give them a pointer here and there, try to help them out, but we don't control them.
Facts.
We allow them to go ahead and do that. We call them out if it's wrong, it's wrong. What's right, was right. You feel me? We just give them, a little guidance on that part.
Facts.
But it's not reciprocated at all.
Yeah, because you can't.
It goes both ways.
Because just as chivalry might be dead in women's mindset, it's the same as men's. Because women, you're pushing men back so much. Men are like, okay, fuck it, I'm done. I'm done doing that shit. I'm done being the person that I was told to be and taught to be.
And bro, in this day and age, it's like, it's so hard to find like those moments where how you say that word? Whatever. I forgot what I was saying. I lost my train of thought, but fuck. Keep going, bro. I lost my train of thought.
I got you. I mean, y'all heard us. Y'all probably heard us from the first one. But I mean, like I said, it's the same. It's kind of the same thing. I mean, because chivalry isn't based on one gender. Chivalry's both ways. You can't have chivalry being dead because the women want it dead. The men have to succumb to that too. The men have to be like, okay, you know what? Y'all are right. Let's end chivalry. But that's not gonna happen. Chivalry's ending because of the fact that a lot of women are choosing, and it's not because of their personal lives. Maybe it is, but I feel like the biggest factor in chivalry being the way it is right now is because social media is playing the biggest fucking factor for no reason at all.
Yes, and bro, and I think certain people just don't mix.
Facts.
Because, man, when it comes down to that lady, we gonna want to be all chivalry. I want to show chivalry, all of that, my nigga.
Facts.
Good, positive, healthy relationship. But them toxic motherfuckers, they always into it. It probably not even no thought of chivalry at all coming from the nigga side.
That's true.
You feel me? You gotta worry about having headaches and all of that. Then females, they just get into it. just certain people just don't mix. So if you find yourself saying niggas ain't shit and chivalry is dead, and you yourself are fucking with somebody, you might have to take a step back.
We
from
got
that
our first
situation.
caller.
Okay.
First caller.
Okay.
Him up there.
Who
Call
talking?
from Jasmine.
That's my girl Jasmine. Go put her on. Hit her with the one.
1 to send a voicemail.
We got a celebrity.
What's up, Jasmine? Welcome
on
to
air.
What's Talking. You are on air.
Hello.
Hello.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear us that well?
You can't hear us at all?
Wait, hello?
Hello? You got it on, right, JP? Is that on?
You gotta do it. Oh no, never mind.
I don't think this is
Is it
working.
work?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, you gotta push it right here.
The on button's right here.
No, yeah, the on button, but that's not on because it's not blue. Remember?
Bruh.
We going through a lot of shit right now, dog.
Here's some sound effects.
What's this? I can't do it.
I was trying to tell him before he got up.
No, it's not that. It's that. That's on. Oh shit! Then it has to be that because it was working.
No,
I couldn't break.
it didn't break.
It didn't break. Damn, you gonna break my phone?
No, it's broken.
It's broken. Is it?
It's broken. No more.
Broken.
No more call feature.
Ain't no way.
No more call feature. That's very unfortunate.
Unfortunately.
Let him know.
Unfortunately, we are not doing calls at the moment. We got to take that L, but it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna finish strong.
Got to take it on the chin and move on.
If you got something to say, comment it. We'll see it. We'll respond. Even though it would have been more convenient on the phone, but hey, that's our bad. That's our bad.
Because it's working inbound.
Yeah.
But outbound.
It's great tunes. It's great tunes. Got a little snippet.
Yeah, I hear it.
It's on.
So is the
It's
battery.
on.
So
So fortunately, we are doing calls.
This is so not planned.
So
It's so not planned.
very fortunate for you guys.
Very fortunate for you guys. So, Jasmine, if you would like to,
We're gonna call you back,
Call her
Jasmine.
back.
we'll call you back. It's sorry for the inconvenience.
Lot of inconvenience today. Like I said, this is not planned. Is that fixed over there?
All right, here we go.
Can you
Okay.
hear us,
Hello?
Jasmine?
I can hear you now.
All right.
God is good. God is good.
We're in business.
We're in business. I'm so sorry about that, Jasmine. We've been all busy today. We're still learning. This is our first season. We thank you to have you on the line with What's Talking today. We
you
would
for the
love to
love.
know your opinion. Shout out to my girl, Jasmine. Tell us what you have, Jasmine.
So y'all still on Chivalry, right?
Yes,
man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what y'all were saying was right. Like, I don't think Chivalry is all the way dead, but I think it's dead with certain niggas. In
Hey.
that sense, I mean, like, it's not just like the opening the doors. It's not the, oh, you're such a loving boyfriend. It's just being a gentleman in general.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, I feel like a lot of guys are still in that, like, Netflix and chill phase. Like, oh, I just want to smash. That's it. It's like, what happened to you actually asking me out on a date?
Nah, she's speaking facts though.
What
for real.
happened to, hey, like, I actually want you to meet my parents? Like,
Ooh.
very much like, by the books. What happened to that? I don't want to be a sneaky link. I don't want to be
Okay, I respect
hiding
that,
in your
Jasmine.
room, wondering if your mom's gonna come upstairs and say something to me. Like, I wanted to be like, oh, hey, mom, what's up? Like, nice to meet you.
Preach.
Okay.
I
Nah,
fuck with that.
Nah, she's spitting for
Nigga,
real.
that's been my mindset since I was a teenager. I fuck with that. That's
Jasmine, you seem like a very sweet girl. But some
she
reason,
know her worth.
I am.
but some reason.
Like, I don't want to be a city girl no more. I want to be a lover girl.
Oh, no more.
Oh,
No more. What do you mean no
She
more?
just got here. She just arrived at the destination. That is insane.
No more. I hung that up in
She
2019.
said I've been here. I've been doing this. I don't want this no more.
This just happened. We just changed her mind.
That's behind me, Like, I want a real gentleman. Like,
she
I
said,
want
"I've
someone
grown
to
from
ask me
I
out on a
respect
date.
that. You don't got no
Respect
kids
that.
or nothing, right, Jasmine?
No kids.
See,
Okay,
respect.
that's
Okay,
a-
so you do your thing,
So
but
she
you,
had
you
her
did
fun.
say, yeah, she had her fun. You
Yeah,
can't
have
stop
fun.
that.
Of
Hey.
course, I feel like everybody should have their fun, but there
The
comes a
phase is
time
over.
when you need to actually, like,
Gotta grow up.
stand on business.
Talk to him.
Respect,
Talk to
respect.
him.
Hey, stand on business all
Talk
the
to
way.
him.
So then I got a question for you, Jasmine. Why is it so hard for you to find a good relationship with a sweet girl like you?
You
Not,
ain't even have to come for her like
I'm
that.
not coming for
No,
it.
I don't
Oh,
know.
no.
I feel like
Where you
So
from
really,
first? Where you
technically, I've
from so
only
people
been-
know where you at?
say that again.
Where you from? Let people know where you at. What state and city you
Oh,
from?
I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore. Be more.
oh, okay. Okay.
Nah, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
I got one thing. I got one thing to say about
Yeah, I'm
Baltimore
not
though.
dating nobody from Baltimore no more. I promise you. It's,
Oh.
it's
Oh
rad.
shit.
I
I'm
got-
to Texas.
I got one
Everything's
thing to say
bigger.
about Baltimore though. I just got one thing.
What?
Can you say two?
Stop it. I'm
Please.
not feeding into that.
Please.
no.
Please, I just want to hear it.
I just
this whole
haven't
time.
heard it from somebody, you know. I give you a
I
dollar.
mean, but I could code switch for real. Like, I grew up in the suburbs.
Real
so.
talk.
Okay, I feel it, I
so
feel it.
so she's not from the hood,
She knows
the
something.
trenches.
So she
She had
she
the
do
gay
everything.
community, you know. I don't know if she had a 2-parent
Like,
household, but she had a good life. I had a doggy.
She
You
said,
know?
she said, I know how to talk my shit, but I also
Maybe
know how to be
aquarium?
a good woman.
No, for real.
Yeah, like,
It's just a phase.
it's cool. But, I think for me personally, I don't really know. I've only ever been in 2 real relationships.
Okay, how long those last?
What about the fake ones?
What?
Bro, hey, dog.
They both lasted about like 6 to 7 months.
So both of them lasted
No.
right under
No,
a
my
year?
last one lasted 6 months. My first one lasted like a year and some change.
Damn.
Okay, so you got at least you hit that year and a half, so you got a little bit of idea of what a relationship is. So I feel it.
Yeah, but they both ended with me getting cheated on. So
Oh!
so I
I
got
was about to just ask.
Nigga never knew,
so
nigga.
it's like
be for real right now.
so it's like we're and I know this gonna come. I don't want this to come off wrong, but do you know the reason why you got cheated on? Like, was it you? Was it him? Like,
That was the excuse they gave.
The excuse. I want to know the real reason.
The excuse, right? The excuse.
what was their
Um,
excuse?
Honestly, okay, so my first relationship, his
Just
excuse
fuck around.
was, I'm fucked up in the head. Like, I'm fighting demons right now. I'm like,
Oh,
dang.
Oh, you wanted
he
him.
was different,
He
bro.
misunderstood. He a popular loner.
I was like, damn, not I'm fighting demons. And I
That
was
is
like, all right,
insane.
that's cool.
Bro, he used that shit. That's crazy.
I just never talked to him again. And then he went to the military, so.
He was fighting demons in the military too.
Stop fighting.
Oh, yeah, he definitely
That
fight
too.
them demons in the
That part.
military.
And then, like, my second relationship, honestly, I can't even give you a clear reason as to why, because he never gave me a clear reason as to why.
Oh, I've been.
He was
waiting.
saying, like, I wasn't respecting him. And I
Oh,
get it. Like,
he's still
sometimes
on
I can
business.
talk slick out my mouth. I'm not going to
Well,
lie.
you are from Baltimore.
Oh, so you deserved it.
But, no, what? Not I deserved it. I'm not
Deserving
gonna say I
it is
deserved
crazy,
it.
bro.
That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna say I deserved it, but he could have came up to me like a man and
He
actually had a
could've.
conversation.
Okay.
Not know,
Could've.
oh, well, you said this, so I'm gonna do that.
Mhm.
He wouldn't about it a bitch.
What?
Like,
Let's actually communicate like
Mhm.
adults.
Okay, and with all that going on, you said Chivalry's dead. With these 2 men you dated, did he have Chivalry?
They actually did.
Mm.
That's the crazy part. The last person I dated, church boy, went to church every Sunday.
Oh,
Was going to
wow.
church with him.
And
We
you
was doing
say
Bible
you
studies
didn't. You say
together.
that's the one
Like,
that doesn't
we
have
was
the clear
really, like,
reason.
locked in, and then he went and did that.
Boy, I'm
So
Wait, he's the one that cheated on you, or he didn't have a clear reason?
They both cheated.
No, yeah, they both cheated.
yeah, they both cheated.
The other one was-
Yeah,
one
they
of them
both
was
cheated.
My
fighting.
brother definitely forgave his sins to the Lord.
But he repented.
Mm-hmm. He
Well,
got.
No,
Church
the
niggas-
one that the church boy, he didn't really have a clear reason as to why he did it. He
Oh, yeah,
talk
he-
about something.
Yeah, he was
wasn't-
lost in the sin.
He wasn't
Yeah.
baptized. that's what
So
his
he
reason.
got to explain himself to you. He already talked to the Lord about it.
He said.
But
he said,
I
got
just, that's what I'm saying. I don't think chivalry did is in everybody. It's definitely certain people.
Yeah.
Facts,
But-
It really depends on
I
like, the
think
atmosphere.
there's a lot of guys who want to be gentlemen but don't know how to. Just like in this day and age, in 2022,
Preach.
everything's about a quick fuck or like meeting a girl on Tinder and hooking up.
But what about the
There's
women?
no meaningful. There's no more meaningful conversations. You know.
But what about the women that let it slide though? Because if I'm not wrong, y'all make the decision at the end of the day to let a man treat you how you want to be treated.
You're right. You do, and I think a lot of girls probably have a mindset of like, oh, I can probably change him. Like, I could probably help
You
him
had that
become a better
mindset, did
man.
you?
Bro,
You know?
I didn't heard that. So
Like
many
they want to
times,
be Mr. Mrs. Fix It, and you can't fix somebody who's already programmed like that unless they're
Bars.
willing to change.
Bro, you know how much you gotta fight demons to fucking switch that nigga. Bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm just saying, like, if you're willing to work on yourself while you're in a relationship, it can work. It can be like, oh yeah, like she really like changed me for the better. She had me at my worst and changed me into a better man. And I would be okay with being in a relationship like that because everybody isn't going to come the way that you want them to come in your life.
Facts.
So
facts.
Preach.
I fuck with
Jasmine,
you.
I like your honesty that you bring to this show because this is a great reflection for all the females out there that's gonna try to avoid this. But you man up to your stuff. You know, you say you're on your hot girl summer
up,
stuff.
Not man's up.
My fault. Up. You women up. You know, I can't spell independent. I'm not even gonna try.
INDEPENDENT.
Do you know what that means? You know? But yeah, we definitely respect you on your decisions on that. And so, with Chivalry being, you know, not so what dead, with the biggest issue with that, what would be your top 3 steps on fixing that? Cause you know you're probably like what 26.
I'm 24.
24.
I'll be 25 in like 2 weeks.
I'm not. See. I knew your birthday's close too. I'm just that G.
You gonna celebrate
him?
But like,
thank you.
So with that coming up to you, you know, you're 25. You're probably not gonna have kids until your 30s or 40s. And, you know, you want to have it with the right man, like you said. So what's the 3 steps on making sure that doesn't become a situation for the next generation? Because, you know, at the end of the day, it's our job to make sure the next generation is taken care of.
Facts.
Preach.
I mean, just raising your kids right, just like making sure they have morals. I feel like at the end of the day, if you don't have morals, you'll do anything and everything. What's right and wrong. Just like giving them a clear path, and if they want to take that clear path, they can. And if they don't, hey, they're gonna have to learn their lessons on their own, and I'll be there to help them. But it's just you can't walk hand in hand with your child forever. It's gonna be a time like they're gonna veer off and go on their own adventure, and then they'll come back and be like, "Mommy, Daddy, this happened, and I don't know what to do." And you'll give them what you've learned throughout your years to try to elevate them to where they can make the right decisions.
Preach.
But I mean, really, other than that, it's not much you can do. Some people either have it or you don't. And it's
Respect,
okay.
Jasmine. We really
it's a learning. Everybody has to learn. It's life.
It is.
It is, and you know
What's
what?
that one J. Cole song?
I like her answer.
I like her answer.
What's that one J. Cole song? Let Go My Hand?
Let go of my hand. No, I think it's
No, it's called Let's Go My Hand. It's the one with Boz in it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
Boz and Diddy.
yeah.
I respect that answer.
I respect that too. See, yo, shout out to my girl Jasmine. You know what I'm
Shout out
saying?
Jasmine.
Not a lot of women like you out there.
It's not, and so it just questions me how you don't got a man yet. But I mean, hey, it's probably because where you live.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Come down to Texas, man. There's better loyal man around here. Just don't go to Houston.
Are you sure?
Most def.
Don't go to Houston.
These 2 men that are on the podcast right now are loyal men to their own girlfriends.
Preach.
I'm just a single brother that's focused because no girl can handle me right now.
Preach.
It'll come our way, Jay. It'll come our way.
It will. You know
One
what I'm
day.
saying? One day. That's what I'm saying. But you know,
One day.
Okay, we get it.
Oh, yeah, all right,
we
man.
get it.
Fuck.
You lonely fucks. We get it.
hey, don't. Hey,
It's not our fault. We not.
No, my fuck. Hey, I don't gotta cry myself to sleep
It's
at
fucking
night.
started
motherfucker.
opening
All
up and shit. He trying to hit
I
it.
have a question. Have y'all asked y'all girlfriends like what they feel on this?
Well, my girlfriend know I got Chivalry, so she can't say nothing.
We discussed this already. I mentioned at the beginning of the podcast that me and my girlfriend had that conversation talking about I don't show Chivalry, but she doesn't let me, so I stopped. You feel me? I stopped wanting to do all that. Me and her Ben had that conversation. After the conversation, she got right.
Well, on the flip side,
And I feel like a lot of girls like that are like that, because I used to be like that. I used to be like, why are you opening my door? What are you doing? Like, I could open my own door. But at the same time, it's just like growing up, well, for me personally, growing up, I had all boys around me. I have 2 older brothers. I'm the only girl.
oh my
All my
gosh.
cousins are boys.
Damn.
So it's just like, growing up, I mean, sure that they will open the door for me, but at the end of the day, like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it on my own. Like, they're not always gonna be there.
Yeah.
My cousins aren't always
Yeah.
gonna be the guys that I'm going after. So it's like,
Right. I mean,
it's different.
I understand because it's different for me because I'm basically on the flip side of what Bob says because I continuously to this day I make sure to open the door for my girl, do it, all that stuff. So I mean that's just open the door by itself. But I try to do like the stuff that I'm supposed to do, a gentleman's supposed to do, like make sure she's good before I'm good, make sure that she's handled like everything that she needs to handle. I'm gonna worry about that, then I'm worried about myself. So it's kind of it's the same but it's different because it's different situations and different experiences in your life. I mean, like you said, from you being younger, your family was all boys, so of course you they weren't gonna be around forever. So you gotta learn how to do stuff on your own. My family was all girls, so I had to learn how to do a lot more stuff for the women at a younger age. So
Facts,
it's just
dog.
experiences.
For sure.
So that okay. So with that, Jasmine, having all that path, like the way you live your life and everything, coming to what it is right now. Man, my question just faded right out of my head. I'm not even gonna cat with y'all, but I was gonna ask you something. Oh, okay. So, all right. So you mentioned that you had a hot girl summer, and we know we're not trying to be personal here. Don't worry, sweetheart. But you brought that out yourself. I just want to know, during your hot girl summer, did you expect chivalry, or were you on?
Did I expect what?
Chivalry.
No.
You didn't care about it.
You didn't care about it because you were on a mission, right? We already know what the mission
I
is.
was
We don't
on a
need to say
mission.
it out loud.
You're right.
Okay, so respect. So something that we just learned today: women don't care about chivalry when they're on a hot girl summer. So when they try to be the nice dude, when the girl's on a hot girl summer, you're gonna lose, brother, man. We just got this information from one of the recruits. We got it from a
your
veteran.
standards are lower. No, your standards are lower.
Oh, so that's what happens in a hot girl summer. Your standards are lower. You don't care what happens. You just take the risk. Risk it for the brisket.
Yep.
Hey, I mean, she's not wrong.
She not. And you know what? I respect her honesty. That's what we needed. It's definitely going to be helpful down the line. Man, dang, Jasmine, you gave us so much wisdom that we could take off from this, And that's why we have this feature, so y'all can speak y'all opinions on this. We knew you going to have something about this, girl. I'll give you a link.
That's about it. I don't know if y'all have any other questions.
Oh, no, not right now, but definitely during the live, we're going to be talking about child support. You don't got a kid, so you don't need to worry about that unless you gone through child support.
No. All right, y'all have a good night.
Thank you so much, Jasmine. You have a great night.
As well,
be
Jasmine.
safe out there in Baltimore.
Okay.
Why we all just talking at the same time?
Bye.
Peace and love.
So guys,
We all
as you
tell
can
them
tell,
at the same fucking time.
so as y'all can tell, that's our feature right there.
Bro.
But the talk-ins, that's how you can join into the podcast now. A lot is going on. I know some of y'all are watching this video and it's kind of laggy. Do know we will fix that next time. It's a lot. But please know, we're going to finish this podcast and get it done with. But back into it. Chivalry. As you can tell, we just learned from our point of views that we spread and hers. I mean, I didn't share mine as much. But honestly, chivalry is a little up and down. Because like she mentioned, when a girl is in hot girl summer, they don't care about chivalry. Their standards are low. Nice. They want to be treated like trash because they know what they're there for. The letter D. That's all. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, so you're trying to do what's, get it out the way. So it's okay, guys. Now we know what women like and what they don't like, and you just take advantage of that.
I mean, stop being nice. Shit.
Yeah, that too.
If she want to be a thought, don't respect these thoughts. Treat them like a thought. Preach.
What he said, but in a more respectful manner.
Fuck that respect. Fuck that respecting themselves.
True.
Why I gotta respect them?
You right.
Jasmine respecting herself.
But she's out talking to her. She's out her phase.
She's out the hot girl summer phase.
Preach.
All the ones that want to still be in the hot girl summer phase when they know they can. There's people out there that want to give them the world. They don't want to. They don't want it.
They just found a way to just say whole phase just so casually.
Pretty much.
Hot girl summer.
Wow, but we learned a lot right there.
I did. I actually did.
Nah, she educated. I like that.
I like
that
it
was
too.
a very intellectual
That's
answer,
what
dog.
happens when you join into the podcast.
Because we don't know what y'all thinking from the outside.
And we
She brought
like
it
to
in
bring
here.
you in with insiders. So that's why we upgrade this. Trust, we got more conversations for y'all down the line. A lot going on. Gonna make sure we definitely detangle these situations. A lot has happened in the last 48 hours.
Bro, factual.
So we're just trying to have a smile and live with it. Let's get into the next part of the conversation. Child support.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be last.
You want to do that one
We
last?
can do it
I thought it
last.
was gonna be last. We can go right now.
No, we can do it. If you
We
want
can
to
do
put
it
it
last.
last, we can do it last.
Oh no, I just ain't know. I ain't know the order. We was
There's
going.
no order.
Okay,
Look
cool.
it.
Fuck it.
Flip a coin
Talk
in this
about
bitch.
it.
You know what? We got a professional here. Chef, wow, you want to share your experience in child support?
Nigga, that shit was hectic.
Damn.
Bro, I think my mama had my dad on child support since I was like, I wasn't even a year. I wasn't even 1 year old. I say that for sure. I was a baby, dog. But that whole situation is cool. Funny thing is, my grandfather, my dad's stepdad, told my mama to put him on. Told my granny, told my dad's mama to tell my mama to put this nigga on child support, which is hilarious. I don't even think he knows that. So if you're watching this, I just lied, just in case. But but nah, the shit is insane. It's a crazy backstory because man, my dad been still on child support. I'm 20. My brother's 21. He's still paying child support. He's still paying back pay, which is crazy because shit is fucking low. Shit's been low. But I don't really like that concept when it comes down to child support. When it feels like the female is entitled to it. You know, the mother is entitled to that, and cause I be seeing a whole lot of clips on TikTok and what the fucking I don't know that judge's name, but the female be want to be all entitled with the money. Don't be caring about the kid. Don't be taking care of the kid. But they feel like. But they feel like that child support is to make up for the what they went through with the child and the lost time and all that other shit.
Yeah.
So
And I
basically, they think
they
that the
for
money,
themselves.
yeah, they think that the money's gonna just
They
solve
shit,
out everything.
like alimony or some shit.
Yeah.
That's not the case, dog. Cause I know this. I knew this one lady. I was friends with her kids, and they parents paid child support. And I tell you, man, she had these kids in cheap clothes, looking cheap, looking raggedy. But you see her, she fly. Hair done, nails done. She looking good. She got the dangly earrings in and all of that. And I just think that's wrong because they got a whole bunch of kids out here that could be using that need that. You feel me? And they just saying fuck that shit, and they have a vendetta against the fucking father. They want to take it out on the dad. See, my dad was paying like $150 something a month for me and my brother when it came down to child support. I think child support ain't help shit. Shit, nigga, that shit went down to 40 something after my man. Look, bro, you talking about nigga? We be on the phone, right? Oh, y'all ain't see that child support. Y'all mama spent it. He trying to turn me against my mama, right? I'm like,
They do.
we saw the child support. We seen the child support. We said it wasn't shit, and then he used it, and we let mama use it because we didn't give a fuck. This shit was cheap, like $46.
What's that gonna do? What that gonna do for me?
That's child support is crazy.
First of all, it was
Every 2
for
weeks.
both of y'all.
$46 every 2 weeks for the both of us
Oh no, that's
together.
nigga.
It-
$92.
It was 150 something before we turned 18, and at one point he owed 20,000.
Dang.
He owed over 20K. He still owe over 10,000, but he got it down, right? But the thing about my mom when it came to the child support, she never looked at it as hers. Like right now, I got the child support card. I had it. She let me keep it and everything. But I said, Mama, here, take this. I don't need it. You feel me?
Damn.
And some niggas, like my dad was happy when the price went down on the child support. When I don't get it
Broke
because
nigga alert.
he want to try to preach about being in my life when he wasn't there,
Right.
stepping up and providing. He thought my mom was just out to get him, out to attack him, take all his funds, and it really wasn't that. But I feel like when it comes down to parents, they have to come to a mutual understanding and a mutual agreement when it comes down to providing for their child. And I feel like child support could be handled a totally different way if motherfucker would just mature about it.
Why do we gotta go to court for this shit?
Why? Why you? A whole bunch of mothers go to court for child support to spite the father.
Yep.
To
I was about
spite
to say
them.
that.
They want to humiliate them in front of everybody.
Don't want to be with the woman, but will be in the child's life, and they won't give a fuck. They will still put them on child support.
You know what's crazy about this?
What's up?
I've sat here. I don't even know when the fuck have y'all seen Divorce Court?
Yeah.
Bro,
Shit.
that
That's
shit
entertaining.
That shit been popping up on my fucking feed every day for like
Yes,
the
bro.
last 2 months, bro. And I'm like, I'm just watching just for the specific type of topics, like the specific situations that go on. Bro, there's this one lady that wanted child support from her husband or her ex-husband. They have 2 kids. The husband makes $54,000 a year, and he has his own business, clothing business, right? The wife, I don't know I forgot what she did. Oh no, I think she was like a professional stylist or some shit. She was making over $300,000 a year.
Damn.
He was spending like $2,000 a month on child support.
Damn.
And she took him to court. Granted, I don't know if the situation is real or fake. I don't know if all that shit is real or fake. I think they're doing it for educational purposes. But bro, she wanted more than $2,000 a month.
Wow.
And the funny thing is, they were living with him. So, because the first thing that he brought up were, I've had the kids for the last 3 years.
I think I know what you're talking about because they was going to school.
Yeah.
It was a better school in it. Yeah.
He said, I've had the kids for the last 3 years. And then she was like, because she's gone, she's traveled.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. And the judge, I'm tripping. The judge was like, why do you want more money if he's living with the kids? And then another thing happened. He's living with the kids in her house that she paid for. So now the situation's got a whole bunch worse. Situation wild. But the thing is, bro, you're making $300,000. She claimed that she wanted more money because of the shit that she can't give them. Like, he's giving them necessities. She's giving them shit they want, like to go out to. She just took them to like I think Chuck E. Cheese or whatever.
Yeah, having fun type shit.
Yeah, but he's giving necessities and she wants more. And I'm like, fuck all that shit. The only reason you're asking that is because of the fact you want to spite him. You don't like him. You despise that motherfucker right now. Y'all went through y'all differences and you want to make his life a living hell. There's no way as a mom that you're making over $300,000 a year and yet you're not able to support your kids by your own lonesome.
And it's sad because, nigga, I've seen a real case where my uncle, baby mama put him on child support, right? But she hold this nigga with the fucking child. He want to be in my cousin's life. He was there. He was stepping up, taking care of him, all of that. Nigga hasn't seen his oldest son since that nigga he's like 17, 18. He haven't seen him since he was like 9, maybe 10. And she holds this nigga because, bro, they child support been taking this nigga chest, all of that. And the one time he thought he finna be able to actually spend time with his kid, had that father-son bonding time, you feel me? He didn't even know that was the last time he was gonna ever see him. So she got this nigga coming out of pocket, put him on child support, making his life harder. But the nigga actually wants to be there for the child. He wants to provide. And the thing with women, when it comes down to that, a lot of them, it's easier for them to spin a false narrative about the other parent on that child, so they can have like this certain mindset. You feel me? Just so they won't feel bad, make them feel better.
Nah, I feel it, and I feel it. But you know, I gotta play devil's advocate.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got to.
I might agree with you.
I would say it's a good thing about child support. There's a bad thing about child support when people want to spite the parent.
Yeah.
But
It's
there's
still good.
also another thing when accidental pregnancies and accidental kids are pretty much mistakes, right?
Yeah.
Even though we don't want to ever label a child as a mistake, but sometimes, I mean, shit happens. And a lot of people the reason I feel like the reason why child support existed in the first place was for those people that have kids and they decide they don't want it.
It's supposed to take responsibility for
it. It's supposed to be responsibility.
Some way, shape, or form.
But people took it and switched it up. Now there's also bad shit, but the good thing about child support is that it pretty much it negates the whole I'm gonna have a kid and just dip. Mm-hmm. Because it actually helps the mom, because she obviously takes two to tango. It takes two to make a kid. So the mom, whether or not you chose the right person or the wrong person, you obviously felt comfortable enough with that person.
Facts.
To sit here and for him to insert himself inside of you and have kids. The whole process and have kids.
It takes two to have a kid. J. Cole said that.
It takes two to have a kid, bro. And so for those men out there that choose to have a kid because it feels good and don't want to step up to the plate, you're the reason why child support exists.
Bitch ass nigga.
But also the women y'all are at fault too, because I know a lot of women that have terrible fucking mindsets and want to trap a nigga.
Nah, for real, and then it doesn't go in their favor. So,
and y'all choose the wrong people to have kids with. Y'all sometimes as women, y'all just see emotion. Emotion is the biggest factor in having kids.
They be kids having kids.
Y'all be kids having kids, and y'all think that because they look like a good person to you guys, they makes them a good father. And it's like it doesn't work like that, because of the fact that you have to having kids is one of the most, actually I think it's probably the most stressful thing on earth.
It's the most stressful job.
It's crazy, man.
18 years.
You think about it, man. Bro. Like child support is probably one of the worst things ever be invented, because that goes back into like a podcast we talk about next week. Y'all gonna have a recording on like women rights, right? You know, now that was a thing back then when you didn't have the rights, you know, because women didn't have jobs. That'd be a whole different story. That'd be actually something beneficial. But
women would be taken care of.
Yeah. But now that they have the position where they have to take care of like the man, it's kind of hard. And he still don't, you know, when he asks for these equal rights, if that's the case, child support should be equal as well. It should go both ways, but it doesn't go both ways. We're giving y'all a little
teaser, by the way.
So, yeah, so.
It's more so in favor of the woman.
Yeah, I mean, because with child support, they're so quick to give the women the win.
Yeah.
So despite what it is, they're like, okay, well, the woman is the one struggling because the woman has to take care of them. Because usually 9 times out of 10, when you have a kid, they go with the woman. They go to the woman, but unless the woman is proven that she's unworthy and unfit to be a mother.
Yeah.
The woman's gonna win 9 times out of 10. Now, there are those cases where the men definitely take care of the kid and definitely should put the women on child support, but they choose not to, or the court denies it. Because as a man, what are we supposed to do? Provide, right? Exactly. So it's a flawed system regardless of how you look at it. If you look at it from the women's perspective, men's perspective, if you support the women, support the men, whatever the case may be, it's just a flawed system. I personally think that it should be abolished or another way to handle it. Because the way they handle it right now, the justice system is fucked up as it is. And now you add paternity in that shit. You add child support in that shit.
Yeah, there's a lot that needs to be definitely thought of. It's definitely a lot to be thought of, man, when it comes to that kind of situation. And we're about to actually have someone get on the line in a minute. They want to share their opinion. We're going to have more of a...
Please don't disagree
like
with
an
me.
older head, huh?
Please don't disagree.
Oh, yeah, you ain't say... What's your thought?
It's going to hurt me.
I think child support is... only need to be used for women that can't take care of herself. Like it just varies.
Unknown caller.
Oh, Mr. Wilson in this thing.
Here we go.
Call from
Will.
Hit one.
My boy.
Hello.
Yes, I got something to say about child support.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. We want to hear it.
Who are you, sir? Who are you?
It's Big Will.
Big Will?
Big Will. Nice to meet you, Big Will.
How you doing, Mr. Big Will?
I'm good.
Go ahead, Mr. Big Will. Share your opinion on child support, my friend.
The floor is yours.
Well, from my experience, it's not child support; it's mother support.
Mother's.
Oh yeah, I like
Damn.
that. Preach.
Yeah, the problem is they set you up. They base it on what the father makes and not what the mother makes too, putting her together with the father. It's almost as if the whole responsibility to care for the child falls on the father. They never consider the mother's income. It's always about the man paying for everything.
And I
So if
think
you think about it, if we split the care for our child, and I'm paying you $500 out of my check, and you take $500 out of your check, then that's $1,000 a month to take care of the child. The system don't look at it like that.
Nah, yeah, because I feel like they look at it as because of the fact that the man's title is supposed to be provider, so they don't care about the woman because of the fact that they're gonna just fall back on you're a man, right?
Yeah, just by default.
Right. Exactly.
And so I mean,
So-
it's a like I said, it's a flawed system, man.
It really is, dog.
It is a flawed system, so you have to be very educated before you get caught up in it. But one thing, they are changing some things now. From what I'm hearing, they're considering putting child support on a debit card where they can track how the mother is spending the money. So that means she can't go get her hair done and buy clothes for herself. They want to see if she's buying groceries, clothes for the kids, stuff like that. You know, because a lot of fathers been complaining that the money ain't being spent on the kid. You know, the kid dressing in Walmart clothes and the mother shopping at Macy's. You know, that kind of shit.
Nah, that's facts. My son got Skechers on. You got Prada. You got Balenciagas on.
Oh God.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, I feel
So
it.
that's my 2 cents when it comes to child support.
Wow, Mr. Big.
It's an ugly mess.
Wow, Mr.
That was a great
Big.
answer.
Well, wow. It seems like you gone through child support or something like that before.
Yeah, I definitely have.
Oh.
Okay.
So he's speaking from experience. From
So,
Yeah, that's a great answer.
So, Mr. Well, you probably know about child support longer than any of us. If you don't mind me asking, do you even know why child support become a thing? Because, you know, we always knew about it when we were always young, but it probably wasn't a huge thing back then because, if I'm not wrong, child support didn't come until, it was 50 years ago?
I'm not exactly sure when it started, but it was basically kicked off because men were abandoning women and leaving them with the children, and the women couldn't afford to take care of the kids. So they came up with making a man pay child support since he wanted to just have his days with this woman or multiple women and just walk away. You know, and not take care of his responsibility.
So they put consequences on the man now.
Right. Because most women don't leave their kids. It's rare that a woman walks away from her children. I'm not saying it don't happen, but it's rare. But so, you know, that's a way of making the man take care of his responsibility. Actually, to tell you the truth, it's against the law to make a man pay child support. They're actually working on eliminate child support altogether because of our rights. It's a violation of our rights. So I don't know what's going to happen, but they're working on trying to eliminate it altogether. Because when you think about it, how many women you think would be dropping babies if they couldn't get no child support? You running around pregnant by athletes, entertainers. They want that check.
Yeah.
That baby could be a 6-figure check for you. You having sex with the right dude.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They really be picking and choosing too. It's a scheme.
Why they be picking you, Mr. Will?
I don't think I was picked for no particular reason. I just think as a man, you got to realize that only way you can control not getting caught up with having kids with a woman that's not your wife is to protect yourself. If you're out there naked, you're going to get caught up. It's just that simple. And then you're going to be pissed because you got to pay all that money to a woman that you probably can't even get along with. She just got pregnant because you was smashing. You know? So you have to be cautious about who you smashing because that might be your baby mama.
Facts.
Nah, facts. That's what. Yeah, I mean that's why. That's why they say sex is and just sex in general or just having baby pregnancy. That's the thing that you gotta really you live with that.
Yeah, it's commitment.
Yeah, there's a lot of commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just
Exactly.
be willy nilly in there.
A woman will choose who she want to let get her pregnant just by not taking the pill
Yeah.
and telling you, come on, it's okay, or I'm on birth control or whatever. And she's chosen
I
you
see
to
you
be the
fell
father
into one of
her.
those.
When she let you have sex with her without protection, she's chosen you to be the father with her child. She's willing to roll those dice. That's just that simple.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be silly, Raptor Willie, Mr. Will.
That's right. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Don't ever not.
Unprotected is for your wife. It's not for your lover, your homie, or your one night stand. It's for your wife. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect your child because if you have sex with a woman that you can't be with, y'all don't get along, you got your child set up in a detrimental environment for the next 18 years.
Wow.
Yeah, because that's what it's going to be a fight financially and emotionally for 18 years because she don't hate you because you won't be with her. It's going to use your child against you.
Yup.
Dang.
It's not fair too. They really will. They will take advantage if you give them a chance.
You ever notice that a woman can get an abortion and she ain't got to have your permission? She can kill your child
Yeah.
or give your child away to the state. And she don't need, you ain't got no say.
No choice.
But if she want to have that child, you got to pay her. You have no say in that situation. Why put yourself in that situation with some woman you just casually getting it in with? You giving her ultimate power over your life. You have no say over.
Damn, Mr. Will, I ain't never thought about that before.
That's why we gotta have the most self-control when it comes to the end, Mr. Will.
100.
Wow, man. Never thought about that. You gave a lot of knowledge to us today, Mr. Will. We really do appreciate this.
Yeah, it's a great
Knowledge is
answer.
power. The wise man.
Very wise man.
Man,
There.
my pleasure, guys. Anytime, man.
It's
I
always a
keep it
pleasure.
wrapped.
Hopefully
sir.
we see
Yes,
you
sir.
again, Mr. Will. You have a wonderful night, man. Where are you representing from?
E-Town, man. Always.
D-Town? Okay, Dallas,
Yes, sir.
Texas. Yes,
We
sir.
love Dallas, Texas.
Always. We appreciate you, Mr. Will. You have a wonderful night.
You be safe, Mr. Will.
Stay blessed.
We'll definitely see you in a few other episodes down the line. Take it easy.
All right. Later, guys.
Yes,
Later.
sir. Later.
As you can tell, we had another guest on the line. That was very, very, inspirational.
That's a wise guy. You can tell
Wise
he
guy right there. He
been
learned
through
from his
some things,
mistakes.
Learned from him.
Just definitely learned from mistakes. He said, yeah, I don't want these kids to go through what I went through.
And those be the best type of people to have around you too.
Facts.
Who put what on?
I said 15.
Oh,
Yeah, you're finna give me my points.
oh don't worry, sweetheart. I'm adding. Woody!
I hate that shit.
All right. So, yeah, man. Let's get to the last topic. This is going to be a short episode. A lot of stuff happening. I'm sorry, guys. Stuff like this happens. We're humans. We're going to get it all down. Let's talk about them lukewarm Christians, man.
Man, say lukewarm Christians. And a lot of you like, what does that mean? Lukewarm Christians means you only want to be Christians when it's convenient for you. You'll live your life, you live in sin, but then when something goes bad with you, now you're running to God to solve all your problems. You can't run to God to solve all your problems just because of the fact that now you feel like ain't nothing's going right with you. Because with your problems, God is with you regardless.
Regardless.
He's with you through the trials and tribulations, through that stuff and everything.
You're supposed to thank him, rejoice. You
Me
feel
personally, even though he's right on what he says, you can run to God to any of your problems.
Oh, yeah,
no,
for sure.
But don't try to put yourself in a problem.
And
if you
hope,
know you can
and
stay
hope
to
that
avoid
God,
it.
you can't put yourself in a problem and run to God to be like, well, can I do this? Can you help me with this? Bro, you could have done that a long time ago. You could have been with God the entire time, but you chose not to.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. God isn't a what? He's not a sometimes God.
Yeah, he knows. He's there all the time. All the time. He
He's there
knows
all
what
the
you're
time.
going through. He sees it.
He's not a sometimes God. Why are you a sometime Christian?
Right. It's okay to go to him in times of need, but that shouldn't be the only thing you should be doing. That shouldn't be the only time you turn to God. You shouldn't be 90% of the world, you feel me, and then 10% of Christ.
You
It shouldn't
can't
work like that.
You can't turn to God for your problems. You're supposed to turn to God for your problems and your success.
Right.
Because
Same
who's
things.
allowing you to have success?
Like sometimes when I pray, and go to sleep, I don't ask God for nothing. I just thank him.
Bro, that's all
It be
you gotta
nothing to
do.
ask him for. He's there. He knows what I need. He knows what I want. Those plans is already in motion.
That's all you gotta do. He know what you gonna do the next day before you even know it.
Yeah.
When you go to sleep, he's already setting a plan in motion for you to do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
I just hate when people. I hate when people. Yeah, and I understand you have to live through sin to fully understand what truly you want to do or what you're supposed to do in life. Because everybody's living through sin because Adam and Eve. Everybody has to do that.
25.
Everybody has to do that. But for you to sit here and say, "Well, I know that I'm a sinner, but I don't care about that." Now, when your life is because of the way you sin, now your life is in a predicament where you have to sacrifice.
Yeah.
Instead of sacrificing, you're running to God, pleading and hoping and crying to Him to save you, when He was trying to save you the entire time.
Ben.
But you ignored it until it got too much for you.
So of the world, you was trying to find the solution in the world instead of turning to Christ. Cause He's there. He's just waiting for you. He's there. He's waiting for you to seek that. You feel me? It still don't make no sense.
He's always there.
You can't fake that.
Nah, facts.
Cause I can admit, we all have our own pleasures. We be of the world, you know. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
Psych, but
Nobody's
not.
perfect. You know, I be feeling myself slacking sometimes whenever it comes down to talking to God, being close with God. You know, it be slipping my mind. I'm admit, I'm not perfect.
Facts.
But I'm trying. I be trying my hardest. I pray, read
All
the
right.
Bible.
Man.
When I realize it,
Mm-hmm.
that's when I notice and I start to make that change. Cause I've been speaking about improving my relationship with Christ.
You got to. You always got to, because your relationship can always be stronger.
Right. Mama's been had me in church since I was a kid. I've
Facts.
been like church. You
I was
feel me?
soaking
Listen.
up the word when Mama was pregnant.
Soaking it up, you feel me? Read the
What?
Bible, man. Preach. I want to have my own church in the future someday. But it's gonna be shocking.
I ain't gonna lie, this man
It's
trying to
gonna
have
be
a
shocking.
church is crazy.
But one
Bro,
thing,
that's
I am
insane.
a preacher first and foremost, and you know that's like
He
that's a
preaching
tough
how much
job
he
because
hates
you
people.
have to take. You got to be real. You got to be truthful.
Turn.
It's yours. You have to be truthful.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. I get it. I'm not the most perfect person when it comes to being a Christian either. I'm not. There are some times where I waver, but I try to put myself on the right path to not waver.
Mm-hmm.
Because yes, you're gonna go through your trials. You're gonna go through all this shit, but you can't sit here and deny Christ all the time. There's gonna be some times where you're gonna have to go to Him, and He's gonna be there. So if He's gonna be there for you, why aren't you there for Him?
He's gonna be forgiving too.
We are built.
Always forgiving.
We are
too.
built in
Always
His
be
image.
In His image,
We are His children, built in His image
He gave His only begotten Son
to save our
long
sins,
time ago
bro.
for sins, past, present, future.
And you want to sit here and only praise Him when things get tough, bro?
When He gets you out of certain. Nah, it shouldn't work like that.
I just don't understand how people can sit here and do that, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Cause I could wake up dirt poor tomorrow, no clothes in my back, homeless. You know what? Think I'm finna ask God to get me out that situation? Nah, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna thank Him for waking me up and giving me breath.
so I know as long as He's giving me up, I can handle it.
I can handle Him. Hey,
I can handle it.
All right.
He's bigger.
My turn.
Yes, sir.
Hell,
Is game over?
hell, 25, what? That's crazy. 25, what?
Hey,
25,
it's
25,
alright. It's
what?
alright.
25,
'Cause first
25,
of all-
what?
You dumb note?
Yeah.
It's okay because next week's episode, yeah, they gonna see the God. They gonna see God living through me.
But you know what
God
I'm
was
saying?
playing through me this
So
episode.
I'll speak my opinion real quick on this. I'm gonna let me see. Count. You know what? I got this. I don't need your help, dog. That's 10. That's 8. That's 18.
Words, not numbers.
20 points. 20. All right, man. All honesty, people are gonna be lukewarm Christians, and that's perfectly fine. You do need to understand, though. I don't think no one should be forced into religion.
Preach.
Or forcing a relationship with Jesus Christ, because if that was the case, Jesus would have done that. You know, Jesus and God would have done that. So I'm not gonna force my religion on nobody, but I'm gonna speak on my behalf of my religion. And with my religion, I'm grateful for knowing I was a lukewarm Christian. I didn't know what I was at the time. I really didn't. So when it comes to being in Christ, you know, deep down, Perry, you're gonna need to shuffle them babies. Deep down, I learned that, you know, it's okay when you fall short. You know, you're gonna have the world judge you, but like Tupac said, only God can judge me. And I learned a lot through God. Like, I question a lot. He has helped me, and I have fallen short. But the craziest thing about God, and I appreciate, is that He forgives my sins no matter what.
Preach.
So I try my best not to sin. I do fall short some days, but then I ask for forgiveness, and I'm blessed to have forgiveness because there's no one else that will forgive me. Because at the end of the day, we're humans. People don't forgive each other. You know, they'll hold a grudge for years and everything, but the Lord will forgive you for all the sins you committed. You understand? I'm not gonna get deep, but Saul, you don't know who Saul is, but let me give you. No, hold on. You know, but they don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, I'm
Educate
supposed
me.
to pick first. Put that back in there.
I don't know. Educate me. Teach us something. Take us to church.
Pastor.
So
Pastor
let me tell y'all. So when it comes to Saul, man, Saul was a dude that killed people. He was a killer, straight killer, like killer.
Nut shit.
Crazy stuff. But you know what's crazy about Saul that no one did other expect as well, man? He stopped becoming a killer and he put his life through Christ, and his name became Paul.
Facts.
And everybody know Paul.
Paul's a
but
disciple,
no one knew about
right?
Saul. Yeah, he's a disciple for Jesus. But people didn't know that. So you gotta understand.
Wasn't he the first disciple?
I do not know that for a fact. 10. I definitely still need to work on my stuff. I'm not the perfect one that knows the Bible, but I know a lot have fallen short in the Bible, but Jesus has forgiven them. That's the craziest thing. So when I fall short, I'm just grateful. So when people are being lukewarm, I think they fear that the world is against them, and that's okay. Let the world be against you, because Jesus will be with you.
Nobody else's judgment should matter.
Yeah, because they're not the ones. They're not the ones that made you. They're not the ones that are the hierarchies. They're not the ones that are gonna save you. None of that stuff. They're in the same position as you, trying to find themselves in life. Don't let that judge you. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I appreciate with my religion. You know, that's why I don't try to hate no one. I don't try to. I'm gonna admit, I don't try to. Hate might come and I forgive. But I will let stuff be because I'm trying to be a better man for people. Some people need great examples, and I appreciate being a great example for Christ sometimes. Because people can look up to him like, man, he falls short, but he's humbling on the situation that he knows. So I do appreciate all how stuff goes. So I'm never judging lukewarm Christians. But it's more like I understand where they're coming from because they're so used to the world, they're used to all this culture stuff, and they're like they feel like if they drop this, they can't have this. You got just look into the Bible. You got to understand the temptation and stuff. Like some stuff is not actually really the sin. It's more of the temptation that turns into a sin.
You can't blame it.
Like people don't get that.
Not perfect.
Like piercings and tattoos, that's a whole different thing. Like it's talked about people that are gonna preach and all this kind of deal. Like it's a certain preacher and all this, and it's the temptation. So like, if you know piercings are gonna make you turn a certain way, and you know what I'm saying, then you shouldn't get piercings.
Emos.
No.
I'm fucking with you. I'm playing.
That boy. But Or like tattoos make you want to do something that you shouldn't do.
Yeah,
Like stuff like that. That the bad temptations is what you want to stay away with. I know what my bad temptations is, and
Trust, we all know.
We all know.
like I said, and I try my best to stay away from my bad temptations. So there's because them bad
temptations.
bad
You got it,
temptations.
dog. I trust you got that shit. You probably think I'm playing, but honestly, dog, you got that shit, bro.
Yeah, you strong. You a stronger man than me.
That's
dog.
a serious issue.
Yeah.
You're a stronger man than me.
I believe in you, man. You don't believe me? I believe in you.
So when it comes to that kind of stuff, I think about trying to make a better situation out of it. But then when I fall short, because the flesh overwhelms me, I ask God to forgive me. I go through so much. I have done so much in my life.
Our God is a
But if it wasn't for Him, I don't know where I'd be. So I will never judge someone that wants to know Christ, but they're still scared. I think that's what a lukewarm Christian is to me. I'm not gonna hate on you. You just need a little help. You just need a little bit more guidance. Yeah. But don't be a fake Christian. That's worse. Don't try to be something that you ain't, because then you're representing something that is wrong. You wouldn't want me to be something that you don't like. That you like and I'm representing wrong. That's just kind of messed up at the end of the day. Like, I love my Lord and Savior. You don't need to be fake. If you don't want to do that, that's okay. Don't do it as a trend. Do it as a saving point. Do it as making the next movement in your life.
Do it
because
off
you
of
need
real values.
Don't
do it because it's trendy and it's something that everybody else is doing. Be your own person. The reason
you have to.
I like how you said lukewarm. That's what lukewarm Christians are to people that are just like wavering within believing, but they don't want to fully commit because they're scared.
They're scared.
And I completely understand that. And I will never sit here and talk down on anybody in that realm, because, like I said, there were some times where I was wavering from. I was purely born in the church house, and growing up, you obviously are being able to be your own person when you grow up. So you're not in the system where, every Sunday you have to go to church. Every Thursday or Wednesday you have to go to church. Like, you're able to create your own schedule. And me personally, I have not been able to just go. I haven't been going to church every Sunday like I used to do when I was younger. And to me, I feel like at a point in time I was a lukewarm Christian, because I was like, I've been to church all this time. God knows that I love Him, so I don't have to show up in the house. And the funny thing is, I always thought that the church house was the importance.
And it's not.
It's not. It's you take Christ wherever. The church is everywhere.
It's having a relationship with Christ. Christianity is how to live in the right way in Christ. Like, relationship with the Lord is the most important. You can live the right way, but you don't have a relationship with the Lord. If you don't accept Jesus, Lord and Jesus as your Savior, it's gonna be hard on you.
Y'all some hoes. Oh my God.
Dang.
But nah, for real.
But no, I mean that's honestly what it is.
We've all been there.
I can't say it's good to be a lukewarm Christian, because that's all subjective, and that's just based on yourself, your personal beliefs.
But it's understandable.
Yeah, it's understandable. But it's far better than being a fake Christian, like Chase J was saying. I mean, I would rather you come to me as a lukewarm Christian saying that you're scared. You're scared.
You're seeking guidance.
Yeah, you're seeking guidance, but you're scared, and you have your, the word I'm looking for. You have your things that you're scared of, and like, I don't want to do this. I'm wavering. Da da da. But I would hate for you to sit here and tell me, oh, I don't know Christianity, but I act like I do. I would hate for you to say that to me.
Just for the image.
Yeah, just for the image to sound like a God-fearing man, a God-fearing person. You can be God-fearing and still not know.
Still not know.
As long as you're attempting to understand,
that's fine.
Then God is never gonna look at you like you're not His child.
He never gonna do that regardless.
Shit, even the people that are fake Christians, He still looks at them as your child.
Fact.
Yeah, you have a decision at the end of the day, so there's no judgment when it comes to this stuff.
That's all you.
Well, it's not our judgment; it's the Lord's judgment. So
we can obviously have an opinion, but at the end of the day, we have our opinion and keep it pushing.
I wish we would have had someone talked about this on the live stream, but I think a lot of people are scared to share this, and that's perfectly fine. But you don't even need to share your opinion on it. You can debate it. That's perfectly fine, and everybody's respectful when it comes to debating.
Oh, we talking about Christ, and I'm in my bag.
I need to get my Bible up. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
Y'all want a verse? Y'all want a verse of the day?
Yes, I want
a verse of the day. Dang, this just became a quick Bible study.
Sometimes we look. I got my friend Ben, cause he young little dude. He like I think he just turned 20, but he younger than me. Dude be on it like dude really a preacher for real.
5?
Me 5.
Oh, I,
Oh, I could have him call in for a verse. Let me go to my Bible app.
Shit, let me see if I can have somebody call in for a verse.
Psalms chapter 7 verse 11. I believe I got this right. We shall not walk by sight, but we shall walk by faith, not by sight.
Yeah.
That's my favorite verse because it don't matter what's going on in front of me, I won't be scared because I walk by faith.
Me personally, my favorite verse is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Man, that's like the most used one ever.
It is, but that's the one I've been having that one since I was like
My turn?
6. Yes, that's been mine since I was 6. And I can also have this one, John 3:16. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whoever doesn't believe in Him shall not only perish, but have everlasting life. Though who believes in Him shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Preach.
And the reason why those two stick out to me, and that's my best friend's favorite verse. John 3:16 is hers. Philippians 4:13 is mine.
Yeah, she showed some love with some hearts.
I know. Philippians 4:13 to me stands out because of the fact that as bad as you think your life is going right now, God is letting you wake up. He's letting you wake up. So with him allowing you to seek and to wake up, obviously He thinks that you have a lot left in the tank.
Yeah.
It's never too late.
It's never too late.
Never too late. He's patient.
So
all forgiven. It's never too late.
So there's no. When people say I can't do this, I can't do that, you woke up this morning, right? God knows you can do it. He knows it.
Preach.
I get distracted by these Christmas lights. My HD just
They're
kicks
so pretty. They're so twinkly.
So sparkly. Yeah. We definitely had these topics coming through fast today, guys. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. We did 2 recordings. I mean, we had to do 2 recordings for one, and we don't even want to get deep into that.
We don't even gotta talk about that one.
But just know we care enough just to have another video for y'all ready, cause y'all always asking. This man dying, and we worked on that. It's so much, man. But like I'm gonna say, I just want to say I appreciate y'all. It's a holiday, you know. And say we got the Christmas lights up and everything. This took forever to do too, so we really do appreciate y'all coming out. We're gonna have more deeper into the conversations this time. We're gonna cut off short for today. I don't want to, but sometimes you have to.
15.
God dang it. We're probably gonna finish this game when y'all gone. But we do appreciate everyone coming out. We do appreciate all the calls we have. Do not worry though. After this live, we will have a recording coming out and it will be smooth. Because I know there was a lot of lagging. And we're going to fix that. I don't know where all that lagging came from. That shouldn't be an issue. But other than that, we do appreciate y'all coming out. We do appreciate y'all showing support and everything y'all do. Until next time, y'all stay safe. We love you. And we'll talk to you later.
Peace and love, family.
Love
Peace
y'all.
and
Be
love.
safe.